Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy DonDon Gaming back at another video. In today's video, we are going to be going over the new shades of packs here in my team, as well as that going over the evolutions of these three cards of rookies, and as well as that showing us how to get Elgin Baylor as well. So, if you guys are new to the channel, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new, and let's get right on into it. So, we have the three rookie cards up first. These are going to be the most commonly pulled cards if y'all do pull packs, and as well as that, these are the cards that you can eventually evolve all the way up if they're originally owned to get a pink diamond Cade Cunningham. So, looking at the Sapphire version of this guy, we have 82 offense, 86 defense, shooting guard, small forward, 6'5", hot zones from a couple places outside, 2 gold, 16 Hall of Fame, or 16 silver. I don't know why I said Hall of Fame. 5 golds, pretty decent, pretty good finishing badges, some really nice shooting badges. He's pretty nice all around, to be honest. Definitely a lot more good at the athleticism, pretty solid in some defense animations, and also a very nice shot and driving dunk. He's pretty nice of a card. For a Sapphire, he's very nice. But once you get him evolved all the way to a Diamond, he gets 2 Hall of Fame badges, which are off-ball pass and catch and shoot. He becomes a lot elite of a shooter, a lot better on the defensive end, as well as that a couple more badges on the finishing, and obviously a lot of his playmaking badges. Add on to my bailout, break start, and special delivery. Stats-wise, he gets basically in the mid-80s for almost every single stat that matters, besides with the block, which is 74, and a 69 interior, and a 69 strength. Animation-wise, though, he has his own base on normal leaner, which is very nice. Pro dribble style and everything else is pretty much the same, besides the LeBron James crossover, hard behind the back. Nothing too crazy, but definitely a very solid 2-guard. See how he plays in game will be very interesting. Moving on to the next Sapphire rookie, we have Mark Williams here, 82 offense, 85 defense, 2 bronzes, 8 silvers, 5 golds. Only can play center. Definitely is only good at finishing and playing defense, pretty much as all his centers are in this game lately. That are over 7 foot. He does have gold vice grip though, which is very helpful. He has 80 rebounding all around. Pretty solid block and interior, solid dunking, but nothing else very too crazy. But if you evolve him all the way to a diamond, he gets 2 Hall of Fame badges, which is Aerial Wizard and post Pongo Stick, and he gets a pretty increased in defensive animations, defensive badges, as well as that finishing badges. He gets no shooting or any playmaking badges, but stats is really where he gets increased, which is a plus 10 steal, plus 7 block, plus 3 lateral quickness, plus 3 perimeter, plus 9 interior, a little bit better in the vertical, way better mid-range, so he's going to be kind of like that Rudy Gobert type card, way better finishing, but no speed. So he's definitely going to run very, very slowly up and down the court, but to me, he's just going to basically be like a little bit downgraded version of a Rudy Gobert card. If y'all do want to shoot with him from the mid-range, he does have OG Anunoby's based on normal timing, basic leaner, and pro dribble sigs, and basically kind of like big man type dribble sigs. Moving on to the next up rookie we have here is Jaden Ivy. He is a shooting guard, point guard, 6'4", 84 offense, 79 defensive. Basically, hot zones everywhere inside the paint, besides from the key and a couple other spots. But only 1 hot zone for 3, which is from the top of the key. 2 bronzes, 7 silvers, and 5 golds. Very solid finishing badges. Basically, really, really good playmaker with the badges. Stat-wise, he's 90 steal ball, 86 ball handling. Pretty mediocre, if not bad. Defense, 85 driving dunk, which is pretty nice. 75 three-pointer, 77 mid-range. You can get away with that very easily. And great athleticism besides in the strength. You evolve him all the way to a diamond. He comes to 92 overall. He gets 2 Hall of Fame badges, which is fast twitch and slippery, which are very helpful, especially if you try to get into the paint. As well as that very good finishing badges as well added on to him. A lot of shooting badges that are very important on him. He doesn't get stuff like brick, deadeye, guard up, catch and shoot, blinders, but he does get a lot of the other secondary type badges. And he also gets an increase in 4 other playmaking badges, as well as that he gets 5 defensive badges. Stat-wise, everything important that was already on him basically gets boosted up to the 90s, besides his shot, his 3-point shot, which is a 77 now, and his defense get boosted up into the low 80s. And his steals at 79 and a blocks at 20. His animations, he has his own base on normal time and Pro 2, leaner, Michael Jordan base, and pretty good dribble sigs all around with Kobe, Dwayne Wade sizer, and Michael Jordan cross, and Dame behind the back. He's definitely, out of the rookies, I would say Jaden Ivey's first, then this guy, and then Mark Williams. So I definitely would say it like that. Moving on to the other cards of this set here, we have starting off Danny Granger. Shooting guard, small forward, 6'6", 6'10", wingspan, hot zones everywhere from outside the 3, 1 bronze, 3 silvers, 19 golds, and 1 Hoff. No finishing badges at all, but you can definitely put almost every single finishing badge on him, besides Limitless, Posterizer, and Acrobat. Every single shooting badge in the game that you can get. Problem is that he's funny because he's the only player that we've seen in recent times that actually has Limitless range onto him. besides Curry, which is kind of funny. He only has one playmaking badge, which is Needle Threader, but you can add every other playmaking badge onto him besides Handles for Days, Hyperdrive, Killer Combos, and Mismatch Expert. Defensive-wise, though, he's definitely very nice. Stats-wise, 70, 74 rebounding, 80 speed with ball, 79 ball handling. Amazing defense and offense on him. Athleticism is pretty good as well, besides in the strength. Can't really inside score like that, but a 70 drive and dunk, he's definitely going to be able to dunk it, but only if it's like wide open. He's his own based on normal timing, normal 2 leaner, which is very, very solid. Michael Jordan dribble stays, and nothing too crazy besides the Steph Curry behind the back. He's definitely a nice cone. I definitely would agree that he definitely is probably a top shooting guard in the game for his price that he will be, and also for his budget. But if you guys, are balling on a budget, or y'all just want a cheap 2 guard, I definitely say Dan Granger is your guy. He's definitely your guy. Plus, he has the height and the defense to help you out. DeAndre Jordan, I'm going to go over him very quickly. 6'11", 7'6" wingspan, 1 silver, 16 goals, 3 Hall of Fames. Everything in finishing and defense. He only has 1 playmaking, which is vice grip. He has great rebounding, great inside scoring, pretty good athleticism, but he can't shoot the ball. He can't play make with bad steal ball, bad ball handling. His lateral quickness is okay. His 70 is okay, but it's still not that good. 64 perimeter, which is not it. 93 interior, 78 steal, and 90 block. He's basically just like a Rudy Gobert. Like him, Mark Williams, Tyson Chandler, and those are like kind of like the main centers that most people use if they just want a big that can't shoot. But like, and he has his base based on normal, so I'm like he's slow. So it's like there's no point in picking up DeAndre Jordan unless you're gonna do XP or unless you're a big DeAndre Jordan fan or an LA Clippers fan. By all means, go get this card. Otherwise, I just think he's pointless, in my personal opinion. Next up, we have Mr. John Moran. One of my homeboys was waiting for us to get a better job. Here he is, 6'3", 6'11", 6'11", 6'3", 6'7", wingspan, 2 bronze, 10 silvers, 21 golds, and 5 Hall of Fame badges. Finishing-wise, we all know he's going to be elite and getting to the basket. We all seen his Ruby card ball out. Great shooting badges as well. Can't hold Limitless or Corner or Amped or Agent 3, but he has every single other badge onto him. Every playmaking badge in the game you can add onto him. He does have Hall of Fame quick first step, which will be extremely helpful getting past people. And defensive-wise, he only has 5 badges, but you can add a good amount of badges onto him. Great playmaking in the 94, 95. Great shooting, great athleticism. The only problem is just his strength. In defense, though, he's definitely in the mid-80s with his defense, which is not too bad. But his block and interior is definitely going to make him a disadvantage on that defensive end, especially if you run him on a guard. But if you put him on a cone, he'll be perfectly fine. And obviously, dunking is where he's going to be elite. Moving on to his base, he has his base on quick. I think he's like one of the only 3 people in this game that have a base on quick. So having his base on quick is definitely going to be very interesting to see. He has a normal leaner, and obviously John Moran dribble 6. So John Moran is definitely a very solid point guard in the game. The question is how much better is he going to be than like a Russell Westbrook, than a D Rose? How much better is he going to be really than Donovan Mitchell? Like, stats and badges tell one story, but the question is how he would actually move in the game. But other than that, though, that is the packs. If I had to rank these, I would say John number 1, Jaden Ivy number 2, Danny Green number 3, Ochari, which is the other rookie down there from Keeping Cavaliers, 4, Mark Williams 5, and DeAndre Jordan 6. That's how I would rank it. The only reason why I put Mark Williams over DeAndre Jordan is just because at least Mark Williams can eventually lock in for that King Diamond Cade Cunningham. Otherwise, he's basically just the same as DeAndre Jordan. Now, moving on to the takeover player, we have Elgin Baylor. Small forward, power forward. I wish he ran the 2 guard, but it is what it is. 6'5", 6'8" wingspan. Hustles from all the right side. 4 bronze, 15 silvers, 11 golds, and 3 Hall of Fame badges. He has Hall of Fame bully, which is going to be very interesting to see on a small forward that's really undersized. But he has a lot of good finishing badges added on to him. Pretty solid shooting badges as well that are pretty important. He definitely can't hold the Deadeye, Limitless, Agent 3s, or Amped, but that definitely hurts him a little bit, but it is what it is. Pretty solid playmaking badges as well as that amazing defensive badges on him. Sadly, you can't add Intimidator or Brick Wall onto him, so having him run that power forward position is going to be very, very hard to use him at. 88, 84 rebounding, 85 steal ball, 84 ball handling, great inside scoring in the mid-80s, as well as that 88 defensive all-around besides in the block and the steal, which you can easily boost that up. 93 athleticism and the speed, 84 three-pointer. He's definitely a very, very solid small forward. Brook Lowe, who has based on normal leaner, pro dribble 6, which is not it. But all around, though, I think Elgin Baylor is definitely a very, very good card. Now, how you get this card, I know you guys are probably asking, well, how do you get this card, Don? Well, here's how you get him. Now in the 2K streets here, how you guys get Elgin Baylor? Y'all get Elgin Baylor from completing all 10 of these challenges. As you guys can see him in the right-hand corner. You have to get 55 points, 12 rebounds, which is going to be extremely difficult to do in one game. But I think you could probably do it if you do it into like rookie domination. 100 dunks with the Lakers players. You can easily do that with like any Lakers players, in my personal opinion. Not too shabby. 103 points with any Lakers player as well as that, very nicely easy. You need 30 double-doubles. Now, what I've heard is that you can't like run in like a game and hit like 7 double-doubles with like seven Laker players in one game. I'm pretty sure it only counts for one, so keep that in mind. I guess I don't know if that's just a glitch or how that works, but if you guys are thinking like, oh, let me run like 5 guard, or let me run like 5 Laker players and get double-doubles with each and every one of them, at least what I've been hearing around is that that does not work. It only will give you 1 for that game, which honestly is an extreme bummer. But that's kind of that challenge, as well as you need to make 20 free throws with the Lakers players. I'm like, if y'all just go into that free throw one of what's it called, like this one free throw challenge. I'm trying to see, where is it at? I think it's in here. Is it the skills challenge? Yes. If you go into here, free throws. If you guys just go into here, just make 4 free throws. That'll get that challenge done extremely easily. Just make 4 free throws, and you're pretty much good. So that's kind of my advice for that challenge. Moving on to the next challenge, you have to get 541 assists with Laker players over multiple games. That's absolutely binoculars. But you guys could probably potentially do that if y'all getting like the double-doubles. You could probably easily get those assists done in like a couple games. It might take you like a day, or it might take you like a couple days, like probably like 3 or so days, unless you're gonna do it in like one sitting. But you could definitely get the 500 assists pretty easily if you do the 30 double-doubles. You need 1,161 points with Lakers players. That's absolutely crazy. That is blaspheming to see. But if you guys want to do points, I would just say go into like one of those, go into this challenge right here, the skills challenge for inside scoring, and just basically score like crazy, because it's a whole time 12 minutes per quarter, and it's on semi-pro, so you should be able to get buckets like that very easily. If not, though, you can always just get them done through domination, rookie domination, which will be a lot more easier probably, just to kind of just shoot crazy shots. But that's kind of my advice to get those 1,000 points. Next up, you need 593 rebounds. Like I said, you can kind of do this with the double-double with like your big man Laker players like Anthony Davis, Paul Gasol. You can probably just get those rebounds as common. But if you guys want the best thing, just go into that challenge games that I kind of already showed you guys and just do the rebounds of it. That's kind of my advice for that. As well as that, you need to play 20 games with 10 Lakers players. My best advice is just rack up enough tokens and buy 10 Lakers players from the Series 1 set and just run with them in like a domination or in those skills challenges and get them done very easily. And then play 10 offline or online games of triple threat with 3 Lakers players. That one should be pretty common. Same thing with the 10 Lakers players. Just use 3 of them and throw them into an offline game pretty easily enough. But that's how you guys get this Diamond Elgin Baylor. If y'all did enjoy, please leave a like on the video. Hopefully this was all helpful for you guys. And with all that being said, I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.